It was a cold, gray morning in Hanoi. The streets were wet from the night's rain, and the sky hung low, as if sharing the heaviness of her heart. Ba Lan, an elderly Vietnamese grandmother in her 70s, clutched a thin plastic bag filled with oranges and apples, the kind her son loved when he was a boy. She walked quickly through the hospital doors, her small figure hunched in a faded red hoodie. Her sandals slapped against the tile floor as she moved down the long hallway. Her son, Min, had been in a terrible accident. The last time she saw him, he was being taken into surgery, blood staining his jeans and a desperate look in his eyes. As she neared his room, she paused. Through the glass door, she saw him. Bandages wrapped around his legs, his neck held stiff by a brace, sitting silently in a wheelchair. He looked older, more fragile than she remembered, and yet, alive. But it wasn't him who caught her breath. Beside the bed lay his wife, Lynn. Her face pale, unconscious, a thin oxygen tube running to her nose. Machines blinked softly in rhythm with her heartbeat. Min's eyes were full of quiet pain. He hadn't noticed his mother yet. Ba Lan slowly pushed open the door. Min turned. Tears welled in his eyes as he saw his mother step in, still holding that little fruit bag. She didn't speak, just walked over to Lynn's bedside and gently placed her hand on her forehead, smoothing back her hair with shaking fingers. "I brought her some fruit," she whispered. "She'll be hungry when she wakes up." Min couldn't hold it anymore. His head dropped into his hands, and the tears flowed freely. His mother didn't say a word, she simply walked over, placed her frail hand on his shoulder, and stood there with him, in the silence of the room where pain, love, and quiet strength lived side by side.